Hello, welcome to the Trimwork. Uh, Trapped within ourselves. What I believe that being trapped within ourselves is, I don't know, you're stuck within movement,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Like you can't move.
well, mentally, like you're froze, and that's where when we go to doctors and we go see psychiatrists, is because we think we got a mental illness. In some cases, maybe we do, and I believe that it's just that from all our negative energies around us, life itself take us into deep dark places, and then we try to swim our way out, and and sometimes it's more difficult,
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we fall into troubleness and get lost within ourselves. And doctors, and the experience on people, I mean, they gave me pills or whatever to take, like Valium or whatever, and to calm yourself down, and I was worked up because of, you know, over drinking or overdoing whatever, or doing negative stuff, and being scared. Well, being scared because I did something wrong, and it's a build up, constant build up through years and years and years of build up, and
Of negativeness though, like
yes, of negative, because I mean, if you had a constant build up of positive, you wouldn't have that.
that worry and that.
Yeah, that deepness inside within yourselves. So, not, and that's where I believe that when we do something wrong, we carry it. And when some people in religious, they say some sins are passed down from generation to generation.
Mm-hmm.
So if it sticks within you that, oh, that was my great great grandpa's, brought me this trouble and
Mm-hmm.
darkness within you, and well, the energies from it, it surely probably can bring it to you if you think about it that way. And
I I feel like it's more passed down. Like if it's stuck within you, so then like you do habits that they did, and then it like that's how it gets transferred over. Like whereas.
yeah, like when some people say, like, I remember my mom used to say, "Oh, you can't do that. The police are gonna get you." So then it sticks within you. Like, I mean, you can't do that, or you don't even try. You don't even have that ability
Mm-hmm.
to even try because right away, oh, you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta watch what you say to your kids. You gotta watch what you say to your spouse, friends.
And like it's not even just talking; it's the way you act too, like physically. So
Yeah,
like.
like, I mean, it's, you know, we bring it onto ourselves. I watched a guy on a topic, and he was saying that negative things are deep within, and then, like, when you die, it's whatever you decide what's going on in your life, and maybe that is got a good part of it. But I mean, because whatever you're thinking is what you're carrying.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's like, you're cooking a meal, but you don't have a recipe. So you're just living life without a recipe.
Mm-hmm.
So if you find a thing within you, like, to get you into a good start without medications and stuff, like, I mean, try something different. Don't fall into that trap of medication.
I've heard people say that like medication blocks you from being the person like you're
Spiritually,
like yeah.
like, because I mean, it's like a dead spot in your life then, because I mean, you're gonna just think you're,
You
oh,
need that medication and
you
that
got
yeah.
that. I don't know. I remember you used to say, well, I need to do it because it's that,
Chemical imbalance in my brain.
like you used to say,
I remember.
I just feel dead, or
Mm-hmm.
I can't really, it's not coming to me right now. Maybe it'll come back to me in a little bit. But I mean, we bring it on to
Mm-hmm.
ourselves. That's all I know. And furthermore, like I said, medications may be good for some cases, but I mean, I really don't think it is. And I've had a lot of experience with different things, and medication is no different from any kind of drug. That's what I think.
From what I remember, like being on anxiety meds or like depression meds, it kind of just blocks that thought process to even think those things. Whereas like you could just try and change your thinking to be more positive without medications.
Yeah, like I mean,
Your mind's more open
well, it's
without.
like I remember one time when you said, well, you took like a antibiotic or whatever. You
Mm-hmm.
took one pill, and all of a sudden, oh, I'm better. I'm better. And it's the power of that pill made you
Mm-hmm.
better. So it's that power within you as well. And if you think
Mm-hmm.
that pill's gonna work, oh yes, it'll work. But do you really necessarily need to take pills?
The
Like I
same like
mean, it's a habit form immediately, what you're gonna get used to.
like an example is like that one time when you like put your hand on my throat. It's because I thought that it was gonna work, so I caught like I was better. Like you remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
remember that. But I mean, it's the power, like I said, with the power within you, and it carries a lot of weight in our lives. And furthermore, and it's true. Whatever you believe in yourself, if you think it's whatever, that's probably what's gonna happen, right? But I mean, you got to try to find something to take you to the next levels in your life. Like I mean, to
Yeah,
broaden your life to become better.
things that are gonna
It
help you grow in a positive way.
Yeah, like it take you out of that dark place you're in, or like I said, like I get back to that medication because I mean it kind of sticks with me. Like there's a lot of people out there is taking medication for anxieties and like you said, and I was right against it. I remember the doctor called me called me when you were into this program or whatever, and he goes to me, how do you feel? And I says, I don't feel very good about any of that medication because I'm an addictive person myself. And he goes, well, I don't have to. I don't have to go by you. I could just do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to him, I says, you know what? You called me because of your conscience. Because if something would have happened to you, if you would have died, his conscience would have been covered. But other
Mm-hmm.
than that, I told him I was disagreed with, and he kind of jumped at me and just said, bah, 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 I don't have to go through you or whatever. And I said, so be it. And I let you do what you needed to do. And
Mm-hmm.
I was against it, and I'm still against that kind of stuff because addiction is still addiction. And doctors are one of the biggest drug dealers out there.
That's true. And when I would take them, I felt like I needed them every single day, and if I didn't take them, I was
Well,
off.
yeah,
But like,
because then you think well, I don't got it because it's like I said before, an addiction is an addiction. If you had a
mm-hmm.
little vial of whatever you're carrying, if you carried it, you had it with you at all times, you wouldn't have a craving.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you don't have some is when you crave for it.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, it's a powerful thing, and like I said, doctors are one of the biggest drug dealers out there. So, like, I mean,
Yeah, they'll just give you meds, like tell them something's wrong, they'll be like, I'll give you this.
yeah, because I
Tell
told
them
him,
I'm sad, I'll give you this. Like,
I remember telling him, well, go to that pharmaceutical, or not pharmaceutical, what do you call that? Health store. Try
mm-hmm.
something like that. And he got really jumpy with me and he kind of got mad. But I mean, try something outside of any
Mm-hmm.
kind of chemical. Like, I mean, it's like that guy said, it's within you is what you're carrying. If you've got lots of negative energy in you, you're going to carry a lot of stuff, a lot of heavy weight. It's going to carry upon you. That's not just sin. It's just dark energy. Dark, dark means. But I mean, if you have that other recipe book, like I mean, I'm not saying come to us and do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do whatever you feel like it's comfortable on your
Yeah.
behind, on
What
your
right? What feels right to you?
yes. Like I mean, go read a book or whatever you're doing out there that make you better. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? Like it's a scary place. Like and the most of those scary places within ourselves. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like I mean, I remember when I was younger, I was didn't think I was going to live past 20. because
to
of my
think like that too.
lifestyle.
Well, just because like I used to be so depressed that I didn't think I would make it to now. But looking back, I'm proud of how far I came
Mhm.
and how like everything's changed. My mind's more positive.
More mindset.
Hmm. I have more goals. Like I actually have goals in life, whereas I didn't know what year I'd make it to or whatever. You know.
Hmm. Yeah, like it's I don't know, you know, people out there are a lot of people are in a dark spot, a dark place,
And that's
and
why lots of people take it out like on the world and other people. It's because they can't like control it within themselves.
well, blaming everybody, but you got to look within yourself
Mm-hmm.
before you blame. It's what we do as a person brings that darkness to ourselves majority of
Mm-hmm.
the times. But I mean, but I just say, like, I mean, find something that is going to recipe you to become an easier life, to make your life easier to live, or to just do day to day stuff.
Yeah.
And like they say, take one step at a time, or one day at a time. Or, but I mean, one day is good. You know, you look at your reflect to your day and what you've done in the day, and your days will get better and brighter if
Mm-hmm.
you you know, just look at recipes out there of different kind of sorts. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
like if you can't read, you got to look at something else. Because I mean, I had a very very bad education. I didn't. I like I failed grade one twice, so I thought it was really dumb and just didn't know where I was coming from. But when I look back and look where I am today and what God gave me, and He gave me the opportunities to have all the businesses I've been in and all the stuff I've been in, and I'm grateful to it. But I mean, He kept me pretty busy to keep me what I needed. Like I
Mm-hmm.
stayed busy, but I wasn't really focusing on a lot of stuff because I mean, even with all the stuff I had, I was still bottling stuff up. I didn't organize stuff. I was just lost in general because I was so in an addictive person,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so I couldn't keep nothing going. And but it's getting better. It's definitely getting better, and I carry on myself like even in my workplaces and stuff. Like it's okay to let it pile up now, and you know, like I mean, like God could take it away in a second. So you know, He could take it away, but I mean, I still have it, and I still got something to work towards,
Mm-hmm.
and by having it, it's still an ability to keep working.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
even if it's really blew up at you, stop back and take it and then keep working with it to proceed wherever you're going,
Yeah.
you know, and life will become way better. And like I said before in the past, like heaven's within us, you know, the light is within us as well. Like, I mean, we could still live in darkness, you could still live without that, you know, brightness, happiness, because we always got this sad carrying us. If you're
Mm-hmm.
around a lot of sad, you're going to carry a lot of sad. If you're around a lot of brightness, you're going to be brighter.
Yeah, that's completely true.
So you got to find yourself a way to get fuel to yourself. And why I say, you know, the Bible or how I read John 1 to 21 to the keys to heaven, it just feeds my spirit. And by feeding my spirit, and I don't dwell on it, I just, it's just like if I read it the day to day, the way it's supposed to be, the way I believe in it, it feeds me. And by feeding me, it gives me the abilities to the unknown.
And it's something you could do almost every day, and it like puts God first.
Yes,
It
I
just
do it
shows
every
him
day.
that you like
I do
care
it
for
every
him.
day. But
Mm-hmm.
I do it 1 minute after 12. Like if 1 minute after 12, I just read in the day, it means I took God first.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I believe. And I don't have to go through it all the way through. Just a brief second of it means I took God first. That's all. in my day.
Yeah, and that just shows like him how much like you appreciate him and giving you life and
Well,
all those
definitely, he
good
knows
things.
our hearts, right? He knows
Hmm.
everybody's heart out there. Like, I mean, you can try to trick him all you want.
But he
The only one
knows.
you're tricking is yourself.
That's true. You're only trying to convince yourself.
Yeah, like, I mean, you could be a fake good guy, like, I mean, we're only faking ourselves. Like, we're only
Hmm.
fooling ourselves, right? So,
And we're the ones that have to hold on to that.
yeah, and by doing that, it just brings more darkness within your day.
Hmm.
And having that darkness, it might not affect you today, it might not affect you tomorrow, but maybe in a week, maybe in 10 years.
And then you don't exactly know where that darkness comes from. You're just sad out of nowhere. And you don't realize what it's from. Like,
Well, they blame the devil.
mm.
The devil it could be out there as well. Like, I mean, I
I think
don't
he
know.
definitely tries to trick people into thinking more like selfish in ways and
Well, he's not going to bother you. He's not going to affect you if he's already got you. If he's got
yeah.
you looped, he's not going to attack you. But if he feels attacked, it means he's got something on you. He
Yeah,
wants to get something.
he wants like yeah.
He's trying to get in there, to get you away from moving forward.
Yeah, exactly. He's
You
trying to
know.
stop your progress.
Yeah, so it's within ourselves. I believe we can only basically change ourselves. If you don't look at within yourself, how are you going to change yourself? You know, you could go and get medical help. You could go and do, fall into your booze or your smoking your weed or doing pills. You could fall into that and bury yourself away from it.
Hmm.
But you're gonna come sober one day. So take that day and really look at yourself because, like I said, it's within ourselves. We're either in the dark or we're in the light or we're in the middle. But whatever we're doing it to ourselves. So
Yeah.
I don't know what else to really bring
Mm.
up. Like, I mean, there's so much to talk about. And then when you could go and go and go,
Hmm.
like, I mean, where do you stop? We're trying to try to stay in one subject, but it's pretty hard because, I mean, life's a strong place and big place. And,
Things are always changing in the world as well,
well, it's like a
day
lot
to day.
there's a lot of fish in the ocean, right? And
Hmm.
so it means there's a lot of things in the world that we can learn from.
Yeah.
And fear of, the unknown, you fall into that fear, you're going in right back into that darkness and you're going to be worried and scared.
Hmm.
And when you fall into worry, how do you move forward? How do you get anywhere? Because you're too scared to do anything.
Hmm.
I remember there's times I was so scared to leave my house. I was terrified. But now, when you feel within your spirit that you're doing good and you're living for God, you become free,
Yeah, and
and you're freer.
I used to be scared to like go to grocery stores or like talking to the cashiers
Yeah,
because like I was worried that they'd judge me or something, but I'm the only one judging myself.
yeah. It's the fear within yourself. The
Hmm.
anxieties that we created are within our own self doing.
Hmm.
Till next time.